She announced at dinner that my ex is moving in with us because he needs help. I said, "That's very kind of you." Then I secretly signed a new lease, moved out while she was at work, and left divorce papers on the kitchen counter. Her frantic voicemails started later that day. I, a 32-year-old man, was sitting across from my wife, Anna, 30, at our usual Thursday dinner spot when she dropped the news. We'd been married for 3 years, together for 5. "So, I have something to tell you," she said, twirling her pasta like it was no big deal. "Mike needs a place to stay for a while. I told him he could move into our spare room." Mike, her ex-boyfriend, the one she dated for 4 years before me, the one who still calls occasionally to check in, the one whose social media posts she still likes late at night. Mike, I kept my tone even. "Yeah, he's going through a rough patch, lost his job, his roommate kicked him out, he has nowhere to go," she said, as if it was obvious he should live with us. "When's he moving in?" I asked. "This weekend." I already told him yes. "You don't mind, right? It's the decent thing to do." I took a sip of water, counted to 3. "That's very kind of you," she smiled, relieved. "I knew you'd understand. You're so mature, not like those insecure guys who get jealous over nothing." The waiter brought the check. I paid. We went home. She went to bed happy, thinking she'd married the world's biggest pushover. She was wrong. The next morning, Anna left for work. By mid-morning, I was on apartment hunting websites. By late morning, I'd toured 3 places. By noon, I'd signed a lease on a 1-bedroom available immediately. Movers arrived in the early afternoon. I only took what was mine: my clothes, my gaming setup, my books, the TV I'd bought before we married, and my grandmother's dining set she'd left me. I left all the furniture we'd bought together. I wasn't petty, just done. In the afternoon, I met with my lawyer and drew up divorce papers, citing irreconcilable differences. Simple, clean, no drama. I didn't want anything from her except out. Later, I placed the divorce papers on the kitchen counter, next to her coffee maker where she'd see them first thing. I left my wedding ring on top and a sticky note. "House is all yours for you and Mike. Rent's paid through the month. Good luck." By late afternoon, I was in my new apartment, eating takeout when my phone started blowing up. First voicemail: "What the hell is this? Is this a joke? Call me back now." Second voicemail: "I know you're getting these. This is insane. You can't just leave." Third voicemail: "Are you seriously divorcing me because I'm helping a friend? Are you that insecure?" Fourth voicemail: "Where did you go? Where's your stuff? Call me." I turned off my phone and watched a movie. The next morning was wild, even by Anna's standards. I turned my phone back on to find dozens of texts and missed calls. The texts were a roller coaster of entitlement and delusion. "This isn't funny anymore. You're being dramatic. We need to talk like adults. You can't just abandon me. What am I supposed to tell people? You're having a mental breakdown. Come home and we'll forget this happened. I'll find you." My friend Chris called. Apparently, Anna had called him late at night, demanding to know where I was. Dude, she was unhinged, kept saying you kidnapped yourself or something. Made no sense. I told her I didn't know anything, which was true since you didn't tell me either, you sneaky bastard. "Where are you anyway?" "Got my own place." Legend. So she really was gonna move her ex in. Already told him yes without asking me. Bro, the audacity. Then came the family assault. Her mom, Linda, called. "How dare you abandon my daughter over something so trivial?" She was just being a good person. She invited her ex to live with us without asking me. So, secure men don't care about things like that. Then she can find a secure man. I'm filing for divorce. "You'll regret this. She's the best thing that ever happened to you." "Doubt it." Click. Her sister, Emma, texted. "You're really showing your true colors. Anna deserves better than a man who runs away at the first sign of her having a good heart." I didn't respond. But here's where it gets good. Mike showed up at the house that afternoon with a moving truck. Anna had to explain that her husband had left because he was moving in. According to my neighbor, Tom, who watched it like a reality show, Mike was furious. Tom sent me the play-by-play. "Bro, Mike's yelling that she said you were cool with it. Now he's asking why your car's gone. She's crying. He's unloading his stuff anyway. Wait, he's loading it back up. Now they're arguing in the driveway. He just left. She's still standing outside." Turns out, Mike thought this was his second chance with Anna. When he found out she was getting divorced because of him moving in, he realized being the reason for a divorce wasn't the romantic reunion he'd imagined. That night, Anna tried a new tactic. She posted online, "Some people can't handle their partner having a generous spirit. I was just trying to help someone in need and my husband abandoned me. Shows his true character. Heartbroken. Deserve better." The comments weren't what she expected. Her cousin, wait, who are you helping? Anna, my friend Mike needed a place to stay. Cousin, your ex Mike, the one you dated for 4 years. So, her aunt. Girl, you moved your ex into your marital home? It's not like that. She deleted the post soon after. By Monday, Anna realized I was serious. She showed up at my workplace, but security wouldn't let her in. I'd warned them. She stood in the parking lot for hours with a sign that said, "Please talk to me." Security eventually made her leave. She then tried getting our mutual friends involved, calling everyone with her sob story. Most were shocked when they heard the truth. Wait, she moved her ex in, without asking you, into your house. Bro, you did the right thing. But Anna's version was different. According to her, I was threatened by her kindness and too insecure to handle her having male friends. Our friend Sarah called me. Anna's at my place crying about how you're getting divorced because she gave a homeless friend a couch to crash on for a few days. That homeless friend is her ex-boyfriend, who she invited to live with us indefinitely without asking me. What? She said it was someone from her charity work. Ask her for his name. I heard Sarah in the background. Anna, what's this friend's name? Mumbling. Mike, isn't that your oh my God? Sarah kicked her out. Anna's dad, Robert, called later. He's always been reasonable, so I answered. Son, what's this about you leaving my daughter? I explained everything. Long silence. She invited her ex-boyfriend to live in your house? Yes. Without discussing it with you, told me at dinner after she'd already said yes to him. Jesus Christ. I raised an idiot. I wouldn't say, no, you're right to leave. Linda's been filling her head with this empowered woman nonsense about how men should just accept whatever to prove they're not controlling. But this is too far. Thanks for understanding. Keep the divorce lawyer, I'll talk to Linda, but Anna's made her bed. The next day brought peak entitlement. Anna had Mike call me. Mike. Hey man, this is Mike. I think there's been a misunderstanding. No misunderstanding. Look, I wasn't trying to cause problems. Anna said you were cool with me crashing there. She didn't ask me. She told me, oh, well, I mean, I really need a place. Not my problem. Can't you just come back and we can work this out? I promise I'll be respectful. Are you seriously asking me to come back to my wife so you can live in my house? When you put it like that, lose my number. That afternoon, Anna sent an email to my mom. My mom, Dear Mrs. Thompson, your son has abandoned me because I tried to help someone in need. I don't know what you taught him about marriage, but walking out isn't the answer. Please talk sense into him. I'm willing to forgive him if he comes home immediately. Anna. My mom's response. Anna, my son told me you invited your ex-boyfriend to live in your marital home without discussing it with him. That's not helping someone in need. That's disrespecting your marriage. I taught him to have self-respect. He's doing exactly what I would expect. Don't contact me again, Patricia. Mom texted me after. The nerve of that girl. You need anything. Later, Anna discovered I'd talked to the landlord. I'd told him I was leaving due to divorce and removed myself from the lease. She'd have to qualify on her own or move out in 30 days. She couldn't qualify on her own salary. The meltdown was epic. She called me repeatedly, leaving voicemails ranging from, you can't do this to me, I'll be homeless. This is financial abuse. I'll sue you for abandonment. To please, I'm sorry. Mike won't move in, I need you. I texted back once. Mike needs a place. You have 30 days to find one together. The divorce papers were officially filed. Anna got a lawyer. Her lawyer called mine with an offer. Anna would forgive me for overreacting if one came back immediately. 2 paid for marriage counseling. 3 agreed to never bring up the Mike situation again, and 4 gave her access to my new address. My lawyer laughed. She thinks she's negotiating from a position of power. What should I counter with? Nothing. She gets nothing, no alimony, no split assets since you kept everything separate. Nothing. She can keep the furniture you left behind as a gift. Her lawyer tried to argue emotional distress. Mine countered with abandonment of marital duties when she unilaterally decided to move another man in. But then came the ultimate karma. Anna had told Mike he could move in, so he'd given notice at his old place. Now he was technically homeless. He showed up at the house with his stuff, thinking she'd worked it out. Tom, my neighbor, sent me videos. Mike pulled up with his moving truck. Again, Anna came outside. They argued for 20 minutes. Highlights, you said I could move in. That was before my husband left. So, you still have a house. I can't afford it alone. Then we'll split rent. I'm not splitting rent with my ex. Then why did you offer? She went inside and locked the door. Mike sat on the lawn for hours before leaving. Then he did something beautiful. He posted online. Shout out to Anna Smith for promising me a place to live, causing her husband to leave her, then leaving me homeless anyway. Real class act. To her ex-husband, if you see this, you made the right call, bro. Anna's friends saw it, her family saw it, her coworkers saw it. She called me sobbing, look what you've done. Everyone thinks I'm a horrible person. You invited your ex to live with us without asking me. It was just to help him. And how'd that work out? He's still homeless and you're getting divorced. This isn't how it was supposed to go. What did you think would happen? I thought you'd be mature about it. I thought you trusted me. I did trust you, then you showed me I shouldn't. She hung up. The divorce was finalized quickly. Anna had nothing to contest, no kids, no shared assets, no alimony eligibility, clean break. She showed up to court with Linda and Emma for support. I came alone. Didn't need a cheering section for freedom. The judge asked if there was any chance of reconciliation. Anna said if he apologizes for overreacting and agrees to counseling. The judge looked at her lawyer, then at mine, then at the paperwork. Ma'am, you invited another man to live in your marital home without consulting your husband. He's just a friend. Your ex-boyfriend of 4 years? That's not relevant. The judge signed the papers without another word. Outside the courthouse, Linda started. You're going to die alone. No one will ever love you like Anna did. Good. Her love included moving her ex in. Emma tried. You know she was just trying to help someone. Then why isn't he living with you? Silence. Robert was there too. He shook my hand. You're a good man. Sorry my daughter lost her mind. The aftermath has been amusing. Anna had to move back with Linda and Robert. Robert's not happy about it. Mike is living in his car, still posting angry rants about Anna ruining his life. Linda tried to set Anna up with a friend's son. He looked her up online, found Mike's posts, and backed out. Emma posted about toxic masculinity and how real men aren't threatened by their partner's past. Their cousin commented, Girl, she tried to move her ex in. That's not the past, that's the present. My life, peaceful. My apartment, smaller, but it's mine. No surprise roommates. No ex-boyfriends showing up. Just me, my gaming setup, and the satisfaction of knowing I respected myself enough to leave. I met a girl at a coffee shop near my new place. Her name's Lily. We've had 3 dates. When I told her why I got divorced, she said she tried to move her ex in without asking. That's insane. Exactly, Lily, exactly. Last week, Anna sent me a long email about how she's grown from this experience, understands now that communication is important, and maybe we could try again with better